What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the UltraZ News Weekend Update. The only toy news not for views, but for all of yous. Today, November 3rd, it is officially Godzilla's birthday here in the US. So, a big happy birthday, happy anniversary to the king of the monsters. You guys know he is a big part of this channel, and we got a ton of Godzilla toy news to talk about in this episode, but we have other stuff to talk about too. So really sit back, relax, get your favorite Godzilla themed drink, maybe some Godzilla snacks, and let's get to the news. So let's kick things off with Bandai and the movie monster series, but particularly we got a brand new subline of movie monster series called Dynamic Poses from the movies. And we're kicking things off with Dancing Godzilla from the 1965 Invasion of the Astro Monsters, which looks really sweet. And then we have, of course, we gotta have a Godzilla -1 because it's easy money in a awesome pose from the movie, looking real good, pretty iconic looking pose. So both figures look excellent. Next up, we have the fourth entry in the Godzilla action figure line, and this time we are getting Godzilla 1991. And it does look pretty good. I kind of like this more than the first two, so not bad there, Bandai. There's another one of those Godzilla the Art movie monster series figures, which are going to be like impossible to get. It looks pretty cool. We know that mold. But yeah, it's not something I'll be looking to get, honestly. From the latest short that it is out, we're getting two versions of Jet Jaguar. One with his iconic thumbs up, and two with Gigan claws, which is quite awesome in the short if you haven't seen it. They are going to be releasing a Blu-ray with all of the shorts, so do stay tuned for that. And hey, guess what? Giant Condor won the movie monster series poll. It was a worldwide poll this time, and Giant Condor took it. So all you Giant Condor fans, rejoice. What a wild one to win, but why not? Now, what was the biggest news of the week for me personally is the SH Monster Arts Anguirus. I would have led off with this, but I wanted it to be Godzilla, you know? This looks awesome. This is from Godzilla vs. Gigan, the 1972 movie. So it's a little bit, probably a little bit of a different look for Anguirus, a little more brown. It's a very dark movie. Hard for me to say if he's brown or not, but we've seen many figures over the years sport a kind of brown look for Anguirus, so I'm digging it. Overall, it looks really, really nice. Yeah, of course, I'm aboard for Anguirus, who's like one of my favorites. Holy heck, Super 7 has dumped 7 million variants on us, but this is the absolute winner. It is the poster-colored Space Godzilla in the Godzilla Ultimates line. It looks superb. I mean, these are my favorite colors when it comes to Space Godzilla, and this looks like it is perfect. It's actually up for sale right now. You could buy it, you could get it on super7.com. The link is down below. Next up, how about a metallic green Shogun Godzilla? I believe they're calling this a Hawaiian version. It looks awesome. Very, very nicely done. Like, it just looks like it pops. Not getting it, but I think it is definitely one to get if you're into variants, for sure. Because, I don't know, Shogun Godzilla is just that cool. Then, a little bit earlier this week, we got the charging version of Godzilla -1 from them. I like they called it charging version. It's a good way to get out of not having to do the beam. Yeah, he's charging. He's good. He's good. He's charging. He hasn't shot it yet. I think it's smart, honestly. Now, how about reaction figures? And another dancing Godzilla, this time from the reaction figures. And it looks really, really sweet, honestly. Good job there. Then many variants continue with the Maru-san Bullmark Godzilla in glow-in-the-dark colors. And some more glowy Mecha Godzillas. These are for Godzilla.com, I believe. As well as King Ghidorah in all glowed out colors. So if you're into the glows, you got plenty of glows to go. But how about this? For a box lunch, we got this yellow translucent one of King Ghidorah. Also looks pretty cool, as well as a clear Mecha Godzilla. So some variants out there in the reaction figure line. These are, again, box lunch. Then in the smaller, like, blind box stuff, we got variants of the Shogun Godzilla. And these are Walmart exclusive. And then for Target exclusives, we got metallic blind boxes as well. All of them, all up, so do check your retailers. Now, they also have a new line for Godzilla called Fun. And, yeah, it's kind of like fun, Funko-like pop. And yes, we're getting a metallic Godzilla to start. So, a lot of stuff from Super 7. They came prepared this Godzilla Day. Mondo has a cool new vinyl of Godzilla in a Zillion spaceship, and it looks so cute. I mean, like, I love it. Every time they do a vinyl, they just get thumbs up from me because they do such a great job. You can tell there's so much love in them. There's something classic about them. Yeah, and this is no different. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Next up from Hiya Toys, we are getting a Kong with a Beast Glove, and it does look really, really cool, but I mean, this is kind of, you know, overall a thing that I've said. They keep releasing these variants before they get the previous figure out, and now they have a regular Kong from GXK coming, which is not out yet, and now we're getting Kong with Beast Glove without even getting that, and I feel like I'm going to cancel my regular Kong, even though I kind of wanted that as a regular Kong, and now I think I'd just rather have Kong with Beast Glove. You know, the only problem with that also is, at this point, it's just like, man, the distribution is so out of whack of when they come out in the US. It's still better to get them in the US because they're cheaper than importing them, but it's just the buzz is so gone when they finally get here that I'm just kind of like, whatevs, you know, like I don't even care that much. Also, just to note, I don't see any markings on this actual Beast Glove like there should be. So that's very interesting. I wonder if that's just, you know, gonna get corrected down the line or what. But I definitely saw that it was missing the markings that should be on there. But otherwise, the figure does look very nice. I think it's a really good looking Kong with Beast Glove. Some more shots are floating around of the pretty disappointing Transformers X Godzilla with some extras on him, like a little bit more paint, like the Godzilla head paint on Grimlock. Looks decent enough. Anywho, let's move on with some more Transformers. Megatronus was revealed at MCM London last week, and this figure looks absolutely amazing. And then we're getting another Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, which looks, I don't know, doesn't look super hot. And then Ape Link from the beginning of Rise of the Beast, which you can tell is just a redo of the Optimus Primal. Now, Devastator in the Studio series from the Transformers 86 movie had the first two pieces go up for pre-order this week. And Bone Crusher and Scrapper both look very, very, very nice. And overall, I am very excited to get going on this. It's not the same as the Titan class one. There's also new boxes here, which is very cool. Not the same as the Titan class Devastator. It is smaller, and that is very appreciated because I don't want no more Titan class pieces here. I really don't. They're just too big, honestly. But these look really, really good. Yes, I have pre-ordered them. Yes, I am going in on them because I am a huge Devastator fan. One here is in the deluxe scale, and one of them is in the Voyager scale. And here you can see all the scales and when they're releasing. Speaking of Devastator, and going back to Super 7 for a second, they're very nice reaction. Devastator is coming back in G2 colors in a new box as well, and this looks very cool. I really like the first one. I think it is excellent. And in third-party news from TFCon this weekend, Ultraman Max unveiled their own Devastator and Destructor, and this thing looks awesome. It's called, they're saying all built in. I don't know what exactly that means. Maybe you guys could shed some light on it, Transformers fans, but it looks beautiful. Speaking of transforming robots, there is going to be, and going back to Bandai, a Tamagotchi Chogokin Robo. That's right. For the 50th anniversary of Chogokin, you know, they just keep, you know, combining stuff. And this is very, very cute. Something I think I might have to get Ultrazilla Jr. Because he loves Tamagotchis, and I love robots, and this might be a little neat thing for us to have here. I don't know. But it also transforms into a very, very cool-looking little vehicle. I just like everything about this. And I'll just mention this here. Speaking of stuff like this, Digimon X Godzilla is coming, guys. How do you feel about that? Let us know down below. But this guy, he's sweet. More My Hero Academia is coming in the SH Figuarts line. So if you are into this fella, whose name escapes me right now, Todori or something like that, Todoki, yeah, go get him. After we've seen Good Smile do a bunch of Bang Brave Bravern, we are getting a T-Spark figure from Takara in their new line. This is awesome. This looks really, really cool, and now I'm questioning whether I want the Good Smile version, because I think this T-Spark looks friggin' fabulous. Yeah, this might be the way I go. For those of you that enjoy the Venom movies, there is a Venom Horse from a third-party company, I don't know, no-name third-party company on AliExpress and eBay. So if you're into all of that, you could go check them out. I do not have the link, so don't ask me. But it does look very cool. And then we finally got official pics of the Hammond Collection Scutosaurus, which looks like it would make an excellent dog custom, doesn't it? It looks really good. Or if you just like Scutosauruses, he looks like a good one. Amazon has those pre-orders right now, and then Bloki's announced that they're going to be doing Evangelion figures, which is pretty cool. If you're digging Dan the Dan as much as I am, there's some new figures up at HLJ with Momo and Okarun, and as well as a Figuarts Zero statue that looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, all of these can be found on HLJ.com. The links are down below. And if you are enjoying the series, why don't you let us know about that as well? Because always interested to hear what people think of a new series like this, which is fantastic. Action Toys Tetsujin Go is finally going up for pre-order, and we got brand new pics of it with the Phoenix that goes on his back, and it looks so good. This is in their mini Goken line, and I cannot wait to get it. I don't think I got to talk about this awesome new X Plus King Cesar, but it is up at X Plus North America if you'd like to pre-order. It looks absolutely cool and stunning and gorgeous and all those things that I like to say. It really does, and you know, save yourself some money getting stuff on X Plus North America now. Now, we got a new Ultraman Max coming from ZD Toys. This is in the 1/10 scale, and it looks pretty good. I don't think this is the first of this series. I believe they've done a few so far. It looks decent enough. Kind of reminds me of the old Ultra Act, the way it's constructed from the looks of it. But it does look like a neat figure for sure. Real quick on this one, there's a bunch of new CCP GAMAS up at HLJ.com if you want to pre-order those. Lots of different variants, go check them out. Mono's first 1/12 scale figure of Peter Venkman from the Real Ghostbusters is up for pre-order now. We got the official pics, and it looks really, really good. This is from the cartoon, obviously. Very nice looking. Slimer looks great, and it also comes in the deluxe version with Sam Hain from the cartoon as well. So if you want to get those together, bundled together, go to mondo.com for that. Band Presto has a more enshrined little figures coming with a Space Godzilla with a couple of variants. They always have a couple of variants. And a little Godzilla who looks super cute. I mean, that's very, very nice. Of the two, I'd probably get a little Godzilla if I were to get any of these. And last but not least, if you didn't see my Kaiju Brooklyn Godzilla Day celebration video yesterday, it was officially announced Kaiju Brooklyn 3 is going to be a much bigger 2-day event next year, 5/31, 6/1. Make your plans now because we're going to be 3 times the size. We're going to have even more awesome panels, and it's just going to be a fun time, guys. So do jump aboard. Panel submissions are open. Table, requests are open. Get on it. Go to kaijubrooklyn.com and join us for Kaiju Brooklyn 3. And there you go, guys. That is my Godzilla Day Ultra Z News Weekend Update. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of these. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Until next time, peace out, peeps.